Hello, everybody. Welcome to Snyder's Inc. You get two videos today. One's a reaction video, and one is my first ever gameplay video where I played Fall Guys. So I hope you're all gonna be ready for that. But today I'm since we're gonna do some little ghost stuff. We're gonna do some Slap Tam. He is almost at 3 million subscribers. I think we can get him there. So hit the subscribe button for Slap Tam. Go follow his channel. Get him to 3 million. He deserves it. Then we're gonna see what we can do in this video here and what we succeed with Fall Guys in my later video. Please check it out. Won't be the greatest video, but I'm just getting started, just figuring stuff out. Then we'll go from there. This video though, Slapped Hand, is warning. This scary footage will make you run. We'll get right into this again. Are you guys ready? Of course you're ready. Let's go. Whoa.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary videos that are starting to spook the internet. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content. Just like this. This photo, uploaded to Reddit by user ToothyGrin19135, was taken at the allegedly haunted Penhurst Asylum in Spring City, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
When in operation, the facility was known for its brutal conditions and harsh treatment of its patients. It doesn't seem surprising then that many people who have visited the asylum have had eerie experiences. This image was captured in the Mayflower building.
What is that? Is that a log? Is that a tree? What the hell is that? I don't think it's a person. I don't know what that is. That looks weird. I don't like the look of that. That's weird looking.
In it, we see a young man sitting in an old chair with a mysterious black shape just above his head. It's unclear what the shape is exactly. However, it's been suggested that it resembles a ghostly figure in a dark cloak.
That is not at all what that resembles. I would not get that. I don't know what it is, but that's definitely not what I would get out of that.
Nowadays, part of the facility operates as a haunted house attraction. And after seeing this post, another Redditor who once worked there as a scare actor shared some of their own experiences. According to them, the staff members would often see shadowy figures moving in the windows of the upper levels, in areas that were badly run down and had no floors. They also claim to have personally witnessed a wheelchair moving all on its own. The former employee went on.
Now I'm out after that. If I see a wheelchair moving on town, I'm running out of the building so fast I'll quit my job in an instant. I'm good.
On to note that in one particular area of the asylum, the security staff would only work for 15 minutes at a time because an intense presence in the area would allegedly start giving them panic attacks. So could this photo perhaps show the spirit of a former patient at the Penhurst Asylum? Take another look and tell us what you think. If you found a locked suitcase in your shed, would you try and open it? Perhaps.
100% I'll try to open it. 100%. If I find a locked suitcase in my shed, I'm definitely trying to open it without a shadow of a doubt. Wouldn't even think twice on it. Saw it, open it.
So after watching these clips from TikToker Time to Wait, you might actually leave it alone. According to the TikToker, her landlord has a locked shed on the property where she lives. However, in this first video, we see that she finds that the door has been left wide open.
That's my shed. And that's their shed. But it's unlocked.
After entering the shed, the TikToker notices that one side of the space is covered in cobwebs, yet the other side is much cleaner, as if someone's just been using it.
There's cobwebs over here, but there's none here or in this space here.
Okay, well, in fairness, she's shown this little area. She's like, there's cobwebs here, but not in this big area where mostly people would be. So, I'm gonna assume he would go in there and make sure there's no cobwebs. He's the one probably walking up in there.
Okay, so now that I've actually climbed in, it's not as funny. There's no stuff.
There, she finds an old suitcase.
Okay, so here's the difference now. This is in her shed, so now she has no right to open that suitcase. It's not hers. The landlord has a right to be mad at her if she opens this. It's not her suitcase. If it was in her, she put it. There's her shed. There's the landlord's shed. Her shed. She finds it, she can open it. It's her shed. That's her shed. The one that's agreed is her landlord's shed, and that's her landlord's stuff. She has no right to go into his shit, into that shit. So, should not have no. She has no right to open that suitcase.
I'm not playing this. I didn't catch it, but it was right.
She takes the suitcase inside and attempts to open it. However, just as she unlocks it, a strange sound can be heard. Watch what happens next.
It's not really working. I don't know. I mean, I don't think. What the fuck? Holy shit. What the fuck is that? Holy shit.
It sounds as though the shed door has suddenly flung open.
I mean, I don't think. What the?
Don't touch a person's suitcase, brother. You don't touch a person's suitcase. He probably said this if someone just touched my suitcase. And realized it was gone. Don't touch someone's suitcase, man. It don't end well.
Is that? Holy.
Then a disembodied crying sound seems to come from inside. It almost sounds like an infant.
I'm about to say, that sounds like a child. I ain't going in there. Because there's no child in there. She would definitely have known if there was a child in there. There ain't no child in there. That's messed the hell up. Oh, man, that's messed the hell up.
Her children aren't at home.
My kids are with their dad. Oh my god. It's okay. It's okay.
No, no. You're falling for it. There is no child in that there suitcase. There's that child in that there shit. You're on your own. And you're about to fall into a trap you do not want to be in.
In the next clip, we see the TikToker finally open the mysterious suitcase. Take a look at what she finds inside. The items seem rather innocuous: a phone book, sheet music, and some old magazines.
Looks like life.
However, in the following days, things start to get strange around her house. In this video, we see the door to the shed. It appears to be moving all on its own.
It's just moving back and forth.
You opened something you shouldn't have opened. Because you touched something that didn't belong to you. And now the spirits are angry at you. Spirits told you to leave it alone, but you just didn't want to listen. You just want to do it your way. You wanted to open that thing, and now you're about to find out what's going on.
Then, as the dog turns to run back into her house, the door suddenly slams shut.
The wind isn't even going. I need to call someone, like, to come.
Scared, she gets into her car to flee, but for some reason the lights on her dashboard are blinking erratically.
I'm gone, but the car's still doing this. Dude, what the? Oh my god.
When she eventually returns to the house, she manages to catch this video.
Whatever you are, leave my fucking house now.
Nope. That's like a... What'd you say? Want to repeat that again? Want to say that again to me? Now a person took offense being asked to leave that house. A person took offense to it.
In it, we see that the stepladder appears to be moving all on its own.
Turns right to her. Turns right to her.
Sorry. Oh, God.
Then an oven mitt falls from the stove top.
There's nothing over there. Okay.
The strange happenings continue to escalate as sometime later she discovers a mysterious fire burning in her yard.
There was another fire. I moved the camera over to try to show you, but I don't realize that you can't see it. It's just that little black spot behind the umbrella. There was nothing that I could physically see that started the fire. I looked before, everything in its this was nothing.
Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, the TikToker begins to hear unusual noises coming from outside. The police are supposedly alerted and come to check the security footage. However, what they discover will likely send chills down your spine.
This is what the police sent me. This is what they found from all the footage. This is 2 weeks ago at about 10 p.m.
The footage shows someone crawling around the yard on all fours. The figure's movements appear to be inhuman, more like that of an animal.
And I had to wake up at 6 a.m. I know I was in bed. I know I was in bed.
The police then inform.
No, it's the girl. No, that's the girl. There's no way. No, because it's the hair, that's the girl. That's the girl. I don't know. I don't know if she knows that's her or she wants to admit that she might be in denial about, but that's that girl.
On the TikToker that the figure in the video is actually her. Nervingly, she apparently has no recollection of these events.
They say that's me. I know for a fact that I worked the next morning and I had to wake up at 6 a.m. I know I was in bed. I know I was in bed.
No, because that looked perfectly like you. That has to be her. Now I don't know if she's just acting with this one and she just did this to get a little thing, but that's definitely 100% her.
So what do you think was in the suitcase? Was it some sort of spirit or demon that managed to possess the unsuspecting woman? This is an ongoing saga that's well worth checking out for yourself. I'll leave links to Time to Wait's TikTok account in the description box down below. We may think we've identified most of the creatures on this planet. However, footage.
I'm more curious of this. Does the landlord know she opened that yet? Does the landlord know she opened that suitcase? That's what I'm curious to find out.
Like we're about to see from Warren Rose may just call that into question. The video was captured somewhere in North Queensland, Australia. You see the cameraman moving through the dry grass, a few spindly trees in the distance. One tree in particular seems to have captured his interest. If you watch closely, you'll see why. Something large is looming just behind it. Whatever it is, it seems to be too broad to be human. One viewer in particular suggested it could be a Junjadi. These creatures are said to be 2 to 3 feet tall with black hair and white fangs. They're described as generally harmless, although can be aggressive if provoked. Another possibility is the Yowie. The Yowie.
That's just a random ass person. That's what that is. It's a random big ass person. It's not that tall as you think. It's just a random person. It's all this.
Is said to be about the height of a human and ape-like in appearance. These creatures are thought to be highly aggressive and are sometimes described as the Australian Bigfoot. While there certainly is something present in this video, more evidence is needed before we can identify it definitively.
I'm gonna say it's a person. And until I'm proven wrong, we'll stick with it's a person.
So for now at least, the idea that some sort of mysterious cryptid could be roaming the Australian outback remains a possibility. If you believe that spirits can attach themselves to physical objects, then buying second-hand items could mean you risk also taking home some paranormal baggage. This story from These Curious Times News gives a perfect example of just how unnerving this might be. When Anya Sipovi, owner of the Winthrop Gallery of Art and Curiosities in San Pedro, California, purchased an old picture frame containing the photo of a young boy, she says that it had a dark, sad aura, but that she feels somehow drawn to it. Strangely, the previous owner told Sipovi that the boy's ashes were actually stored in a compartment inside the frame itself.
What? No, I don't want that. Why does she want that? Why would anyone want that? That's weird. That's just so weird. Why would anyone want that? That's bizarre as hell. No, I don't want that at all. That's no. No, I'm good.
Sipovi also noticed that on the back of the frame there was a pentagram etched out in a series of holes. After taking the photo back to her shop, strange things began to happen. There were security camera notifications when no one was there. Then the camera itself fell off the wall entirely. The bell that notifies staff that a customer has entered the store also began ringing on its own, and even the resident cat began acting unusually. Sipovi decided to sage the entire store, all the while communicating to the boy's spirit that the shop is now his home, and he doesn't need to be sad anymore. Mysteriously, according to Sipovi, the dark aura lifted. However, it seems that the boy's spirit might still linger. Sipovi notes that once in a while strange things still occur, but that she now knows that she's actually being played with. So what do you think? Could this mysterious photograph really be somehow attached to the boy's spirit? Let me know your thoughts on this story in the comments down below. This next clip was posted to Reddit by user JSSims5. It was captured in a theatre at Concord University in Athens, West Virginia. In the video, you can see the students as they move about the theatre. Suddenly, they're interrupted when a mysterious footstep sound begins echoing through the air. Students stop moving.
I don't know what to make of that. I can't really hear anything, but maybe that's just me.
The footsteps continue.
Okay, now I hear footsteps. That's definitely footsteps. I can definitely hear that.
According to the
I'm sorry for the Snapchat now. I have people who are very, very messagey. And they just really want to message me for some goddamn reason.
poster, an EVP session held in the theatre revealed that many spirits were residing in the space. There was one named Dorothy and another one dubbed a big bad entity. The students speculate that these spirits reside in an area of the theatre they refer to as heaven. The poster then goes on to describe another spirit that they have named Mark. He's said to hang out in the balcony area and likes to pop up when it's dark. So are the footsteps in this video really being made by a real ghost? Take another listen and decide for yourself.
I'm not really sure. It's a person who you definitely hear the footsteps, but I don't know. I don't really know. In all honesty, it's hard to say. Yeah, I don't actually know. Take it as you will. If you think it's a ghost, it could be. There's probably a better explanation for it, though, to be honest. Like, that's definitely footsteps. You would definitely hear footsteps there. Although I just don't know. I just don't know.
Before we take a look at what some claim is evidence of a poltergeist, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. The last clip on our list is a brief one. Nonetheless, it's rather strange. Posted to Reddit by user KeyRecord8141, the video shows a PlayStation and other various gaming equipment. However, as the camera rolls, pay particular attention to the headphones. As you can see, they suddenly jerk forward, almost falling off the shelf.
I must say, they just definitely moved. They definitely just moved.
No one appears to be touching them, and their movement seems to suggest that they're actually being pushed from behind rather than pulled forwards by the cord. According to paranormal lore, it takes a
I ain't sure on that. I just do know that they definitely just moved forward. And I think someone's very stupid to tug on the cord of a headset used for gaming. They ain't cheap. They ain't cheap.
tremendous amount of strength for a spirit to move a physical object. Frequently referred to as poltergeists, these entities are thought by some to be attempting to get attention from the living. As is usual with footage of this nature, some viewers believe it could be fake. They cite the unnatural camera angle as evidence that the entire thing is set up. We'll let you guys be the judge on this one.
I will admit it is a bizarre camera angle. However, it may be that stuff has moved in this area he has noticed, so he just put it there to see what he particularly thinks could have moved. But I will say it's a really odd camera angle to be doing this on.
One, what do you think? Poltergeist or a possible prank? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, if you can't get enough.
Now, those are very interesting videos. I don't know if they're not gonna make me run, but they're very interesting videos. I will say that. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment what you think down below. Please check out my gameplay video when I upload it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all for the next one.